Yeah. Midnight gold dripping from the city lights, paints the windshield while I drift through the night. No destination, just the rhythm of the road, and the weight of a few things nobody knows. The skyline glowed like a secret kept well. Every tower got a story it'll never tell. I used to run when the silence came around. Now I let it sit beside me without a sound. The older I get, the less I need. Less validation, less speed. Some men spend their whole life chasing a crown. I found something better when I slowed down. The moon hangs low over the avenue. Everything feels distant, everything feels true. The city fades into a silver haze, and I disappear inside the atmosphere. Midnight gold in the pouring rain. Deep 808s running through my veins. Slow motion dreams under neon skies, watching the world through half-lit eyes. Midnight gold, let the darkness roll. Every scar turn part of my soul. No spotlight needed, no stage to own. The night feels better when you're alone. 1,000 headlights slide across the glass, like old memories that were never built to last. Some names still echo when the room gets quiet, but I don't chase ghosts and I don't deny them. I've learned his eye doesn't have to shout. Strongest flame burns without burning out. So I keep my composure, let the moment breathe. There's power in what you choose not to reveal. Every shadow stretching down the street moves in rhythm with the bass beneath. The city's pulse and my heartbeat blend like two old strangers becoming friends. No urgency inside my soul tonight. No need to force what's already right. I let the darkness draw its lines and watch them disappear with time. Midnight gold in the pouring rain. Deep 808s running through my veins. Slow motion dreams under neon skies, watching the world through half-lit eyes. Midnight gold, let the darkness roll. Every scar turn part of my soul. No spotlight needed, no stage to own. The night feels better when you're alone. Maybe peace was never something to find. Maybe it was hidden underneath the noise, waiting in the spaces between the words, waiting in the stillness we avoid. Now the city hums like a distant choir. Neon reflections flicker like fire, and for a moment everything aligns. The road, the moon, the state of my slow breath, cold air, street lights, no air, just the bassline under the stars and the silence between the bars. Midnight gold across the skyline glow. Every mile teaching what I didn't know. The darkness moving soft and low, like an old song playing through my soul. Midnight gold, that's all I need. A calm heart and a little freedom to breathe. As the city fades beyond the night, everything feels found my rhythm. Mm. 143, the city wears a darker shade. Neon reflections swimming through the rain. Black sky hanging over empty avenues. Everything feels distant, everything feels true. The bass rolls low beneath the silence of the night, like a hidden current moving out of sight. No restless energy, no need to take command. The strongest position is knowing where you stand. I watch the world through tinted glass and patience, learning that pieces is some kind of statement. Every lesson left a mark beneath the skin. Every scar became a place to begin again. Slow pulse, slow breath, nothing to defend. The night always reminds me, strength begins within. Smoke and self-control, that's the language of my soul. Deep 8, always beneath the dark. Steady rhythm of the heart and self-control. When the midnight takes its hold, no need to force the atmosphere. Real power is already here. The skyline glitters like a kingdom made of glass, beautiful enough to know it cannot last. Every bright illusion fades before the dawn. That's why I build my peace on something stronger than applause. The room grows quiet when I enter, not from fear, just a weight of calm conviction in the air. No performance, no need to own the scene. Presence is a thing that doesn't need to be seen. Moonlight resting on the leather of the seat, slow groove matching every movement of the street. The city hums a melancholy melody, and somehow sounds a little bit like me. No racing thoughts tonight, no ghosts I need to fight. The darkness feels familiar now, like an old friend by my side. Smoke and self-control, that's the language of my soul. Deep 8, always beneath the dark. Steady rhythm of the heart and self-control. When the midnight takes its hold, no need to force the atmosphere. Real power is already here. I used to think dominance was taking space, being the loudest voice in every place. Now I know the rarest kind of strength exists in keeping your balance when the world insists. The ocean never raises its voice, yeah, it shapes the shoreline by choice. That's the energy I carry through the night. Quiet, deep, and impossible to deny. Low lights, dark roads, cold rain, slow flow. Deep bass, soft smoke, still mine, black soul. Smoke and self-control. Every mile makes me whole. The city fades into a blur, but my vision stays secure. Smoke and self-control, a gentleman beneath the glow. No need to conquer anything when you've already mastered your soul. Rain tapping softly on the roof, street lights disappearing in the rear view. The bass baseline, breathing in the darkness. And somewhere between silence and certainty, I find my peace again. Neon rain falling on the boulevard tonight. Silver reflections dancing in the corner of my eyes. The city never sleeps, it just changes its disguise. Trading daylight conversations for midnight alibis. I'm riding through the silence with one hand on the wheel, no destination calling, just the need to disappear. There's a difference between lonely and being at peace. I finally learned the lesson when the noise released its grip. The world keeps asking questions, I don't feel the need to answer. Some truths arrive in silence, not in conversations after. Slow heartbeat under dark skies, street lights passing like old memories. Everything I used to chase feels smaller from a distance now. Ghosts in the neon rain, drifting through my mind again. Deep bass moving through the dark, like echoes underneath my heart. Ghosts in the neon rain, some remain, some fade away. I let them pass without a fight and disappear into the night. The moon hangs low above the skyline, silver crown. Every tower wearing shadows like a custom suit of black. I carry old mistakes the way a gentleman should, not with shame or regret, but understanding what they meant. There's power in restraint and knowing when to walk away, and choosing peace instead of proving something every day. I've seen ambition turn to smoke, I watch pride become a chain. Now I move a little slower and I breathe a little deeper in the rain. No sudden movements tonight, no need to force what's out of sight. The darkness doesn't scare me now, it's where I learned myself somehow. Ghosts in the neon rain, drifting through my mind again. Deep bass moving through the dark, like echoes underneath my heart. Ghosts in the neon rain, some remain, some fade away. I let them pass without a fight and disappear into the night. Every scar became a compass, every loss became a road. Every closed door in the darkness led me closer to my soul. And if tomorrow comes too fast, I'll still appreciate the view. The city glowing in the distance, like a dream I once knew. Ghosts in the neon rain, moving softly through my veins. 808s beneath the stars above, carrying traces of forgotten love. Ghosts in the neon rain, nothing left reflections. Cold midnight air, the city breathing. Nobody there, just the road ahead and the quiet in my chest. Finally feeling like enough. Three a.m. cities wearing diamonds in the rain. Silver rivers on the asphalt calling out my name. Low beams cutting through the dark like a razor line of gold. Every mile feels familiar, every story feels untold. The world moves fast, but I learn better than that. Some things lose their value when you rush to make them last. So I let the moment breathe, let the silence take its place. Watching midnight paint reflections across my face. No anger in my chest, no weight I need to carry. The older that I get, the more I trust what's necessary. The moon hangs quiet over skyscraper glass. Everything important doesn't need to happen fast. The bass rolls low beneath the atmosphere, like a second heartbeat only I can hear. I was built for the night, for the calm, for the slow ride, for the shadows and the neon glow, for the places only dreamers know. Moving through my soul, when the whole world finally lets go. Black jacket, clean lines, confidence without the show. The strongest energy is something you don't force to grow. Every room I've ever entered taught me one simple thing. Real presence never shouts above the noise it brings. I've seen people chase attention like it pays a debt, still searching for approval they haven't found yet. Meanwhile I'm finding freedom in the spaces in between, where nothing has to sparkle to be seen. Street lights drift across the hood like old memories understood. No regret, no need to rewind, just gratitude for every mile behind. Dark clouds moving over town, still the skyline holds its ground. That's the kind of strength I trust, steady when conditions turn rough. I was built for the night, for the calm, for the slow ride, for the shadows and the neon glow, for the places only dreamers know. Speaks in code, the darkness asks questions that daylight never knows. And somewhere in the stillness between desire and peace, I found a different definition of what it means to lead. Not louder, not harder, just wiser, just farther. Low bass, cold rain, dark skies, no chains, slow groove, deep breath, moonlight, no stress. I was built for the night, for these long empty highways, for the rhythm of a heart that's learned some things aren't meant to be chased. by the storm, and the peace I cannot fake. Yeah. The city fades into the distance. The rain softens on the glass. The bass line keeps rolling, and for a moment nothing is missing. Just a road, just a night, just me. Just me. 217, the city's dressed in smoke and gold. Neon dripping from the skyline, slow and cold. Black glass reflections sliding down the avenue. Every light looks softer when the night comes through. I lean back while the bassline fills the space. No tension in my jaw, no pressure on my face. I've got nothing left to chase, nothing left to prove. Just letting the darkness move the way it moves. The room is full of conversations I don't need. Everybody's searching for something to believe, but confidence isn't speaking over every sound. It's knowing who you are when nobody's around. The air hangs heavy like expensive cologne. Moonlight resting on chrome. Everything slows down enough to feel real. That's when the truth reveals itself. Velvet authority, soft touch, heavy gravity. Deep 808s under my heartbeat, pulling everything underneath. Velvet authority, calm, so quiet energy. No spotlight, no urgency, just the way of certainty. The city breathes through the cracks of the night, through distant sirens and fading headlights. Every shadow carries a different name. Every memory arrives then leaves again. I learned some things sitting alone in the dark, watching old ambitions fall apart. Turns out peace feels better than control, and self-respect weighs more than gold. Now I move like midnight water flows. No resistance, no need to impose. Strength isn't force, it never was. Remain in center when life pushes hard. The bass stays low beneath the haze, like thunder sleeping miles away. Powerful enough to shake the room, yet calm enough to leave space for truth. No performance tonight, no disguise to wear. Just a man in the silence, breathing the same air. Velvet authority, soft touch, heavy gravity. Deep 808s under my heartbeat, pulling everything underneath. Velvet authority, calm, so quiet energy. No spotlight, no urgency, just the weight of certainty. The moon doesn't compete with the stars. The ocean doesn't explain how deep it is. The night doesn't ask for attention, yet everybody notices. So I stop forcing outcomes, stop wrestling with fate. Some doors open naturally when you're willing to wait. Low smoke, cold rain, dark streets, no chains. Deep breath, slow pulse, moonlight, self-trust. Velvet authority, moving through the scenery. Every step measured perfectly, every silence speaking clearly. Velvet authority, after midnight energy. A gentleman made of patience and quiet intensity. Skyline fades behind me, the baseline stays. that never has to announce itself. Midnight, resting on the hood of my car. City lights burning like distant stars. Engine humming low beneath the rain. Everything familiar, nothing feels the same. Black leather coat, air, one hand on the wheel. The kind of silence only night can make me feel real. No rush in my blood, no need to explain. Some things speak louder when they don't say a thing. The streets move slow beneath the glow, like they already know where I wanna go. Every shadow stretching down the lane looks like a memory calling my name. I keep my pace, I keep my calm. No need to force where I belong. The moonrise shotgun by my side, watching the city drift by. Leather and moonlight, heavy bass in the night. Slow heartbeat under the neon blue. Everything fades except the truth. Leather and moonlight, dark soul, city lights, moving through the silence like smoke, saying more than words ever spoke. Skyline dressed in silver and black. A gentleman never needs to look back. What was meant to stay will stay. What was meant to leave found its way. A soft reflection in the tinted glass reminds me how fast these years can pass. Still I wear my scars with grace, never letting bitterness take space. Deep bass rolling underneath my chest, like a second heartbeat I know best. Every note hangs low in the air, like a secret neither of us share. No loud promises tonight, no need to chase another high. Confidence lives in quiet rooms beneath dark skies and silver moonlight. Heavy bass in the night, slow heartbeat under the neon blue. Everything fades except the truth. Leather and moonlight, dark soul, city lights, moving through the silence like smoke, saying more than words ever spoke. The city keeps talking, but I don't need the noise. I made peace with the shadows, I made peace with my voice. Every mile becomes a lesson, every turn becomes a sign. And somewhere between the darkness I finally meet my mind. Low lights, slow drive, cold wind, midnight, heavy bass, dark sky, no fear, just light. Leather and moonlight, still riding through the night. The boulevard shining like liquid gold, while the story inside me unfolds. In moonlight, everything feels right. No spotlight, no need to pretend, just the road and the night again. Rain on the windshield, city fading behind. Basslines still breathing, peace of mind. And the night keeps moving slowly, just like me. Midnight painted on the windows of the city skyline. Headlights moving like rivers underneath the neon signs. Slow hands on the wheel, leather seats, cold air. Every street remembers stories that we left somewhere. I don't move like the boys chasing temporary highs. I learned patience from the moon and the darkness in the sky. Every silence got a meaning, every pause got a weight. Some things are worth waiting for, some things arrive late. The night knows my name, whispers it through the rain. While the whole world talks too much, I let the quiet say everything. No rush in my blood tonight, no need to force the moment right. I let the atmosphere decide how close the shadows wanna slide. Velvet after midnight, your reflection in the low light. Hate always beneath the skyline glow. Moving slow, moving slow. Velvet after midnight, no promises, no spotlight. Just the city breathing soft and low. Moving slow, moving slow. Champagne, gold reflections dancing across the glass. Luxury feels different when you know it never lasts. So I savor every second like smoke inside the dark, watching distant towers glitter while the night ignites a spark. Muted guitar speaking softly through the room, like a secret conversation underneath the silver moon. Every note hangs in the air for a second too long, turning loneliness and desire into the same song. I don't need attention, never needed crowded rooms. Confidence is quiet, like perfume that fills the mood. No chase, no game to play, no need to steal the scene away. I let the tension slowly rise, like moonlight resting in your eyes. Velvet after midnight, your reflection in the low light. Hate awaits beneath the skyline glow. Moving slow, moving slow. Velvet after midnight, no promises, no spotlight. Just the city breathing soft and low. Moving slow, moving slow. Every shadow got a story, every street light got a flame. Every heart hides a kingdom most will never dare to name. So I stay composed while the city overflows, calm enough to feel it all without letting it control my soul. Velvet after midnight, diamonds living in the twilight. Electric echoes through the avenue, pulling me closer to the truth. Velvet after midnight, gentleman soul in the moonlight. Nothing loud, nothing left to prove, just the night and the way we move. Neon reflections, slow guitar fading. Midnight breathing, city glowing. And somewhere between desire and peace, the night finally feels like home. Midnight on the glass, no rush, no noise, just presence. I move through the dark with my head held low. Not hiding pain, just letting it show. Tailored silence, whiskey in my tone. I learned my strength when I stood alone. City breathing through the window frame. Old mistakes still whisper my name, but I don't fall when the night gets deep. I keep my promises close to me. I don't need to raise my voice. Calm is how I make my choice. If you feel the weight I carry, then you know this love is real. Low light, gentleman, heart and discipline. I don't come with empty lines, I come steady every time. Dark soul, warm hands, I don't force what understands. Quiet power in my chest. I love slow, but I love best. Oh, I seen pretty words turn into smoke, seen golden hearts get tired and broke. So I don't sell dreams I cannot keep. I give you truth when the world won't speak. Late night driving with no destination, just two shadows in a conversation. You say my calm feels dangerous, but it's only peace that I protect too much. I don't need to play no role. What I feel I still control. If you stay beside this silence, you might hear my deepest low light, gentleman, heart and discipline. I don't come with empty lines, I come steady every time. Dark soul, warm hands, I don't force what understand. Quiet power in my chest. I love slow, but I love best. I won't promise you the moon tonight, but I'll stand with you when it loses light. I won't burn fast just to fade away. I'm the kind of fire that knows how to stay. No loud crown, no reckless pride, just a grown man with storms inside. If you want love with depth and grace, come closer but don't rush the pace. Low light, gentleman, heart and discipline. I don't come with empty lines, I come steady every time. Dark soul, warm hands, I don't force what understands. Quiet power in my chest. I love slow, but I love best. Low light, still calm, still calm, still standing, still standing, still yours. Yeah, 2 a.m. so city still breathing slow. Black leather seats in a half-lit avenue. Moon on the glass while I'm thinking about you. Smoke from the rooftop curling through the air. Gold on your wrist and the scent you wear. No loud love, no desperate touch. We move smooth cause the tension is enough. Your eyes speak fluent midnight desire. Cool champagne hearts with a hidden fire. Muted guitar underneath the rain. Every little silence saying my name. Slow motion pulse in the violet room. Dark romance blooming under perfume. No need for conversation, your body already knows. We let the city disappear while the low bass roll. After hours, gentlemen, loving you in slow motion. Velvet night, quiet hands, deep waves inside the emotion. Smooth like the midnight wind, cold gold confidence. No chaos, no pretending, just dark, so elegant. Skyline glowing through the hotel blinds, soft scent that goes drifting through your mind. You lean closer, but the room stays still, like the whole night been into our will. Baritone voice with a calm restraint, luxury love without the fake. Every breath heavy over 808s, every glance pulling me deeper your way. Subtle guitar in the distant haze, late night smoke in the silver frame. No fast promises, no cheap disguise, just grown man love and neon light. Slow hands, slow dance, your shadow moving over mine. Room soft fumes, two souls lost inside the time. I was gentleman, touching you with patience. Midnight hearts in the dark, moving with sophistication. Like the ocean tide, deep under city light. No words needed tonight, just your body next to mine. Engine low, rainfall glow, your silhouette beside me, and nowhere else to go. Late night soul, you can feel it in the silence. Black sky hanging over downtown lights, slow tires gliding through the midnight tide. Deep bass breathing underneath the frame. Everything colder since the money and the pain. I stopped speaking just to fill the room. Now my silence carries more truth. Calm hands resting on the wheel tonight. Still the whole city feels my presence pass by. Dark past floating through the tinted air, whiskey reflections in your distant stare. No loud love, no performance needed. Real power never begs to be seen. You lean close like the moon knew why. Soft perfume drifting through the night, and every heartbeat moves slow and deep, like the bassline underneath the seats. No pressure, no chase, just tension moving through the space. Calm as power, quiet men move different after midnight hours. Slow groove underneath the neon rain. Still waters carry hurricane strength. Calm as power, deep soul wrapped in designer armor. No chaos living in my voice, just dark elegance and controlled desire. Minimal drums and a low baritone, every word landing heavy and slow. City smoke dancing around your face, like temptation wearing black lace. I learned peace inside empty rooms, luxury silence, a faded perfume. Everybody loud trying to prove they matter. Meanwhile I built myself from disaster. Sub bass shaking through the boulevard, moonlight glimmer on a black credit card. Cold gold energy, masculine grace, no fear written across my face. You touch my hand and the room turns still, like the night itself bent to my will. Not because I forced the atmosphere, but calm confidence pulls people near. Dark, so slow burn, some lessons only nighttime learns. No noise, no lies, just truth reflected After midnight, city gone quiet, only us awake now. Black skyline bleeding through the rain. Deep 808 running through my veins. Oh, slow tires sliding down empty roads. Heavy soul hidden beneath composure. Smoke hanging low in a hotel suite. Dim gold lights and expensive sheets. Your silhouette moving soft and slow like temptation. Only nighttime knows. I don't speak much when the mood gets deep. My silence says what words can't reach. Calm hands resting against your waist. Control desire in every movement made. Minimal drums with the bassline dark. Heartbeat echo underneath my heart. Muted tension floating through the room like velvet shadows wrapped in perfume. No loud love, no wild scenes, just pressure building quietly. Smoking authority, slow hands all over me. Late night rhythm under blue lights, moving carefully. Quiet dominance, smooth masculinity. Two shadows dancing in slow motion inside dark luxury. Soft synth haze through the penthouse air. Your perfume lingering everywhere. Baritone low with restrained control. Still every note pulls at your soul. I learned strength don't need a shout. That's why calm became my power now. Every scar hidden beneath the suit. Every cold lesson became the truth. You trace circles on my tattooed skin like you already know where I've been. Outside the city keeps making noise, but in this room we move poised. Sub-bass shaking the marble floor. You're breathing louder than before. No fake romance, no fantasy, just grown desire and chemistry. Moonlight on your body, smoke inside the air. Slow tension rising without going anywhere. Dark eyes, soft touch, some nights saying no. Smoking authority, bodies move religiously. 808s underneath the silence like dark poetry. Quiet dominance, calm intensity. After midnight you surrender to this energy. 4 a.m., ashes in the tray, your shadow beside mine, while the city fades away. Night drive slow, windows down. City breathing slow tonight. Chrome reflections on the boulevard. Streetlights melting over black cars. Deep bass pulse underneath the rain. Everything quiet, but the tension remains. Tailored silhouette in the midnight glow. Calm eyes hidden underneath the smoke. No loud flex, no desperate display. Real power moves in a quieter way. Soft scent haze through the hotel bar. Your perfume drifting from across the dark. Ooh, you look at me like the night already knows. conversations over velvet sound. Low whiskey voices while the world slows down. Every little silence heavier than gold. Every glance saying things never told. No rushing, no chaos, just pressure in the atmosphere pulling you close. City light, confidential, smooth touch, dark soul. Late night energy moving slow while the deep bass rolls. Confidence, quiet control. Two shadows dancing through the smoke till the sunrise glows. Black leather seats and the engine low. Moonlight falling through the tinted chrome. Your hand resting softly near mine, like temptation dressed in designer lines. Sparks guitar crying through the haze. Soulful echoes floating through the frame. Baritone voice with a velvet tone, making loneliness feel almost like home. I learned peace inside the midnight hour. Strength ain't loud when you know your power. So I move smooth through the neon rain, never chasing anything that can't stay. Your lipstick stain on the crystal glass. Moments like this disappear too fast. Still tonight feels expensive and slow, like a secret only night souls know. Dark blue skies, heavy heartbeat, soft tension underneath the sheets. No promises, no fantasy, just real chemistry. City light, confidential, bodies moving slow. Cold gold energy in the dark, under rooftop smoke. Calm affection, quiet control, lost inside the midnight rhythm where the lonely souls go home. 5 a.m. still riding through the city lights, still carrying your shadow into another night. Late night show, cold city lights reflecting off the windshield. Neon rain dripping down the avenue. Slow jazz goes hanging in the room. Phone screen dark, I don't answer much. Peace feels better than temporary love. Deep 808 shaking through the floor. Soft baritone echo from the corner. Every move measured, never forced. Still waters carry the strongest force. Black marble tables, whiskey untouched. Your eyes say more when you don't say much. Smoke curls slow near the ceiling fan. Two quiet souls trying to understand. I used to run when the nights got deep. Now I let the silence speak to me. Every scar polished underneath restraint. Every cold lesson turned into grace. No loud emotions, no reckless flames, just tension in the atmosphere calling out your name. Velvet after midnight, your shadow next to mine. Fading in slow motion under dark blue sky. Smooth dark affection, controlled but alive. Two hearts moving through the silence. synth pulse in a silver gray frame. Your perfume drifting over leather seas, while the rain keeps rhythm with the beat. I don't speak fast, I don't overshare. Real desire moves quieter than air. Every glance heavy with hidden truth, every touch slow like expensive blues. Gentleman energy calm and refined, but there's deep fire underneath my mind. You feel danger mixed with self-control. That's the kind of darkness living in my soul. Champagne reflections on a window pane, two silhouettes dissolving in the rain. No promises tonight, no fantasy disguise, just honesty beneath the city light. Velvet after midnight, slow breathing in the dark, baseline moving through your body like a secret in your heart. Smooth dark devotion, smooth dark devotion. So wrapped in restraint, so wrapped in restraint. Still your memory stays beside me like perfume inside the rain. 4 a.m. Engine humming low, and the city keeps our secrets when nobody else will know. Black glass skyline, rain across the lane. Low light shimmer dancing on the window pane. Hands on the wheel, silence in the smoke. City breathing slowly like a secret never spoke. Velvet shadows lingering on the boulevard. Go watch on the neon in the dark. No sudden movements, no desperate games, just a quiet fire underneath my name. I don't chase noise, I let the night arrive. Every heartbeat slow, every glance alive. Midnight velocity, your eyes keep pulling me deep. No words between the sheets of silence, only chemistry. Slow burn energy, move close, don't say a thing. The city fades beneath the tires, while your perfume lingers on me. Soft guitar crying through the empty air. Dark room elegance tangled in your hair. Champagne reflections falling on your skin. Everything controlled, but the trouble pulling in. Baseline heavy like the weight of desire. Cool tone voice with a soul made of fire. No need to promise what the moonlight knows. We speak in pauses and in afterglow. Ooh, no reckless love, no fantasy disguise, just tension in the dark and truth behind your eyes. Midnight velocity, your touch keeps pulling me deep. Lonely conversations drifting slowly over velvet beats. Smooth dark energy, two ghosts inside the scene. The whole world sleeps beyond the skyline, while you breathe against me. move through every defense. Slow temptation, pure intention. No chaos in this romance. Midnight velocity, your soul keeps pulling me deep. Late night rhythms under black skies, moving carefully. Smooth dark energy. This ain't fantasy, just two silhouettes in the city, dancing quietly. Rain keeps falling, engine humming low. Your shadow beside me, it's all I need to know. City still awake, so am I. Penthouse shade, half closed view, neon bleeding red and blue. Your silhouette walks through the haze, like trouble dressed in better days. I keep my glass low, keep my voice lower. Every move slow, every breath colder. You want the fire without the smoke. You want the truth but not the choke. I don't need to raise my tone to make the whole room listen. You can feel it in the bass when my silence turns to distance. Neon never forgives, it remembers every lie, every late night kiss, every elegant goodbye. I don't chase, I let the dark decide. If you come back home with nothing to hide, I got calm in my blood, storm in my chest. Black suit, heart, no need to confess. You wanted love with a dangerous touch. Now the city knows we fell too much. Clean guitar, cuts like a thing gold chain. Soft little licks moving under the rain. You say my control makes you lose your mind, but I see the fear that you keep refined. Your perfume stays on expensive sheets. Your pride falls quiet when the 808 breathes. I know you better than your mirror do. That's why the night keeps sending you through. No loud scene, no broken glass, just one slow look and the whole room turns black. Neon never forgives, it remembers every lie, every late night kiss, every elegant goodbye. I don't chase, I let the dark decide. If you come back home with nothing to hide, I got calm in my blood, storm in my chest. Black suit, heart, no need to confess. You wanted love with a dangerous touch. Now the city knows we fell too much. Maybe I'm too smooth when the pain gets real. Maybe I make heartbreak look like steel. Maybe this confidence covers the scar of loving someone who loved from afar. But when that guitar bends through the midnight air, you can hear the truth I don't put anywhere. I'm not cold, I'm just trained not to fall for a love that only calls after all. Neon never forgives, it remembers every lie, every late night kiss, every elegant goodbye. I don't chase, I let the dark decide. If you come back home with nothing to hide, I got calm in my blood, storm in my chest. Black suit, heart, no need to confess. You wanted love with a dangerous touch. Now the city knows we fell too much. Neon never forgives. It remembers you. It remembers me. Tinted windows, nobody sees what I carry. Black lamp shining under city rain. Your last goodbye still riding in my brain. Street lights slide across my face, like old emotions I don't chase. I keep my left hand steady on the wheel, right hand resting where the cold feels real. You said I look too calm to break, but you never saw what silence takes. No loud pain, no reckless turn, just the low end, letting no love burn. Tinted windows, heavy bass, midnight hiding all the hurt on my face. I don't chase, I don't plead, I let the dark road carry what I need. You want quiet power, gentleman heat, smooth baritone over leather seats. If you still feel me where the night begins, look for my shadow through tinted windows. Dashboard glow on my black coat sleeve, your perfume still won't let me breathe. Radio low, but the mood stays high. Every synth line feels like your goodbye. I don't call when the heart gets weak, I don't let lonely make me speak. But every mile that I move through still pulls a little part of you. No rear view tears, no broken pride, just rain on glass and the storm inside. Heavy bass, midnight hiding all the hurt on my face. I don't chase, I don't plead, I let the dark road carry what I need. You want quiet power, gentleman heat, smooth baritone over leather seats. If you still feel me where the night begins, look for my shadow through tinted windows. Maybe my calm looks colder at night, maybe I learned not to beg for light. Maybe the road made a man of me, with every exit I refuse to need. But if your headlights find my lane, don't come back wearing the same old pain. Bring truth, bring grace, bring something real, or watch me disappear behind the wheel. Tinted windows, heavy bass, midnight hiding all the hurt on my face. I don't chase, I don't plead, I let the dark road carry what I need. You want quiet power, gentleman heat, smooth baritone over leather seats. If you still feel me where the night begins, look for my shadow through tinted windows. Tinted windows, long road, quiet tower, nobody knows. Still waters run deep at night. loud, but the floor knows. Black suit clean with a dark soul. Deep sub talking when my heart goes. Low light dripping on the chrome. She said my calm feels dangerous, like I know things I never discuss. I keep my silence luxurious. Pain turned grace, now I move with trust. I don't need a foster room, I let the shadows make space. I don't beg for what is real, I let the truth show its face. If you come close to my world, come soft, come honest, come clear. I can hold you through the night, but I won't carry your fear. Still waters, deep power. I move slow in the midnight hour. Heavy bass on the dark flowers. Quiet man, but the presence gets louder. Still waters, calm fire. Velvet touch with a strong desire. Gentleman heart, high standards. I don't chase love, I inspire. Yeah. Minimal beat, but the mood stays heavy. Her eyes on mine like she's reading me steady. I don't play games, I don't talk too many. If I say your name, then I mean it already. I learned from love that came dressed in lies. Pretty lips, cold goodbyes. Now I don't open for every smile. I let real souls sit for a while. I don't need control to feel strong. I don't need revenge to feel clean. I found peace in the silence between who I was and who I mean. If you touch where I still heal, touch slow, don't make it bleed. There's a kingdom in my quiet, but loyalty is the key. Still waters, deep power. I move slow in the midnight hour. Heavy bass under dark flowers. Quiet man, but the presence gets louder. Still waters, calm fire. Velvet touch with a strong desire. Gentleman heart, high standards. I don't chase love, I inspire. Low voice, steady hands, no rush, just understand. I'm not cold, I'm careful, I'm not lost. I plan dark paths in the background. Sub bass in my chest. If you bring me peace tonight, I might give you what's left. Still waters, run deeper than the pain. Calm fire, burn softer in the rain. Gentleman silence, midnight flowers. I don't need a shout. Still waters got power. Still waters got power. City lights melt across the windshield slow. Two fingers on the wheel, one hand on your soul. Smoke hanging low like a private prayer. You lean into silence, I already know you're there. Velvet shadows dancing on the boulevard. No need for promises when the tension hits this hard. Gold watch glimmer in the midnight blue. You don't ask where I'm going, you just move when I move. In the baseline, breeze beneath your skin, like trouble dressed, elegant and disciplined. No chaos in my voice tonight, only calm fire in the dark neon light. I don't chase, I arrive, slow heartbeat. eyes, you can feel the room bend when I speak your name. No loud love, just a quiet flame. After midnight, we move like smoke in the rain. No wasted words, no desperate games. Deep 808, shaking under black leather seats. Your body listening close to me. Slow motion, champagne gold in your eyes. No need to touch to control the night. You breathe in and the whole world fades. Quiet dominance in the way I stay. Dark window reflections cut across your face. Jazz club ghosts floating through the space. Low lit room, expensive loneliness. You wear temptation like a silk black dress. I keep my composure smooth as the night. Masculine calm under hotel lights. Your perfume mixing with the bourbon air. Every glance between us feels dangerous there. No sudden movements, everything restrained. Like thunder holding back the rain. You whisper soft but your pulse confesses. You want the silence more than the excesses. No rushing, no scene, just slow heat underneath. You know power never has to raise its voice. And tonight, you already made your choice. After midnight, we move like smoke in the rain. No wasted words, no desperate games. Deep 808, shaking under black leather seats. Your body listening close to me. Slow motion, champagne gold in your eyes. No need to touch to control the night. You breathe in and the whole world fades. Quiet dominance in the way I stay. Late night, skyline, silver moon glow. Your hand near mine, but moving slow. Every shadow in the room turns cinematic. Every second with you feels automatic. No savior, no saint, just a man composed and restrained. And your heartbeat falls into my tempo, like the city sinking low through the window. After midnight, your silhouette next to mine. Dark velvet rhythm and expensive wine. Deep 808, rolling soft through the floor. You look at me wanting more. No drama, no need to pretend. Some connections never really end. The night goes quiet, the street lights sway. Quiet dominance in the way I stay. Yeah. Yeah. Late night text. You know what time it is. Yeah. 1:15 in the city slow. Got your message saying you alone. I can hear that smile through every word. Girl, you dangerous when you don't say much. Pull up smooth, no headlights on. Silk dress under your long coat on. You step in and the whole room shift. One little look got me losing grip. No small talk, no wasted time. You came here with that look tonight. When you move that close to me, girl, that's all I need. Slide through, slide through. Bring that body and that attitude. Slide through, slide through. Whole night waiting on a vibe like you. Low light, slow wine, bedroom view. Heartbeat knocking when I'm next to you. No games, no rules, just me and you. Baby, slide through. Warm hands running down my back. Your soft lips got me off track. You keys season with that patient pace. Like you know I love the way you play. Music low, bass under the bed. You whisper things inside my head. Every pause make the tension grow. You got time moving extra slow. No small talk, no wasted time. You came here with that look tonight. When you move that close to me, girl, that's all I need. Slide through, slide through. through. Bring that body and that attitude. Slide through, slide through. Whole night waiting on a vibe like you. Low light, slow wine, bedroom view. Heartbeat knocking when I'm next to you. No games, no rules, just me and you. Baby, slide through. Morning, can't wait outside the door. Right now, I only want you more. No outside noise, no interviews. Just this room and your perfume. Slide through, slide through. Bring that fire, only you can do. Slide through, slide through. Every little touch got me stuck on you. Low light, sunrise coming soon. Still ain't done with what we do. No games, no rules, just me and you, babe. Slide through. Baby, slide through. Yeah. Yeah. Late night text. You know what time it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Chrome heart, black night, I keep it smooth. Dark coupe sliding through the rain. City lights dripping down the lane. Your name glow on my screen again. But I know how this story ends. You want my voice when the world gets loud. Want my calm when your pride breaks down. I don't judge what the night reveals. I just know what your silence feels. 808 knocking soft in my chest. Guitar line moving like a secret confess. You say you're fine, but your eyes don't lie. You came dressed up just to fall apart right. Chrome heart, midnight, cold but clean. Luxury shadows on a broken dream. I don't chase, I don't plead. I let desire come back to me. Slow touch, black glass city underneath. You want danger with a little relief. I got quiet control, fire held tight. Chrome heart beating through the midnight. Your perfume sweet like expensive sin. One step closer, let the dark come in. Gold chain shining on a low-lit frame. We both know we don't play this tame. You the guitar plucks under every breath. Soft little warnings in a smoky dress. You ask if I miss you, I turn my head. Some truth sound better when they never said. No loud confession, no desperate scene. Just a low baritone in the space between. Hard midnight, cold but clean. Luxury shadows on a broken dream. I don't chase, I don't plead. I let desire come back to me. Slow touch, black glass city underneath. You want danger with a little relief. I got quiet control, fire held tight. Chrome heart beating through the midnight. Maybe I'm too calm when the heat gets high. Maybe I love like a guarded sky. Maybe my silence feels hard to trust. But I learned from pain not to move too much. When the sense rise low and the guitar bends, you hit every wound I never defend. I'm not heartless, I'm just trained to wear my storms like silver rain. Oh, midnight, cold but clean. Luxury shadows on a broken dream. I don't chase, I don't plead. I let desire come back to me.